Hello, I am Saira Sawtell, correctly Saira, but my parents, bringing me up in 1970s Britain, decided that Britain was too racist to call me by my correct pronunciation. So Sarah I am. I have lived and worked in Dorset since I was 8 years old, and I've taught in lots of schools in Dorset and never anywhere else. And Dorset has a very special problem because it is so non-diverse. 96%, I think, or more, white British. And that brings its own particular problems as a school leader. I am the only head teacher in the Dorset local authority area, nearly 200 schools, of colour. And obviously, as a woman too, that brings interesting intersectionality when we think of diversity. And I have made it a mission through my school leadership to attempt to disrupt that, to attempt to give all of those many children, to give them a richer experience, to better prepare them for a life as a global citizen, but also as a citizen outside Dorset, able to go to one of our cities and function well with deep understanding. My dual heritage, I think, places me ideally to do this work in Dorset and in the schools that I've worked in and led. I want to say first that I think the most important part of that work is about culture, school culture and inclusivity in its proper, richest sense. So for our children from ethnic minorities and with other protected characteristics, checking that they can belong, and actually deep-rooted work to enable the school system to allow them to belong and to have thought about representation and equity. Is there equity for them? And I've made that a bit of a mission. In my school where I've been a head for a few years, you'd expect me to say that it's been about decolonising and diversifying the curriculum, of course, and better planning for spiralling through PSHE teaching of difference, and just some easy things such as publishing our children's heritage stories and a few of our staff heritage stories too, to celebrate the fact that, amongst us we have rather glorious stories of Syrian refugee children and a grandmother from Malaysia, as well as families with only very local historical legacy to give us, but also wonderful and rich. So publishing our heritage stories as a school has been great. So too, we've collected our families' recipes, the stories of dishes that are important to our families, and photographs of them with a great diverse range of beautiful food. Diversity at its simplest. Everybody eats, everybody enjoys food. So something that's a great win in a school. I've worked hard on the school environment and ensuring that we have proper representation of all our school families, and also that we create a curiosity-inspiring environment for children to puzzle over and wonder about their world, because the world is much more colourful than Dorset. In my trust, I work for the Wessex Trust. We have garnished and embedded a will for us to be different across our 12 schools, for us to work in an area that is challenging in Dorset, but where difference is really valued, not tokenistic, active attempts to recruit and to allow our children to see people who look like them teaching and leading in their schools. And across my local authority, I've been supporting that work too by leading learning walks in the school where I've been ahead to show what is possible and to showcase ideas for the local authority. And again, I just think that bringing this down to simple levels to allow children and adults who often have no confidence and actually have fear of our work in this area is powerful. This is a great little book, if you don't know it, where Nefertiti has her name reduced to Nef because it's easier for the teacher to say, but it diminishes her and it diminishes her identity. And for me, that's what this work is. I don't wish to be known as Sarah, really. My name is Saira. I don't wish to be diminished. My name is important to me and my cultural heritage is important to me. And that's what we're trying to do in Dorset.